Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And as always, aloha. Um, in this scene, yet again, we see Joe Summers coming off of another additional training night. Excuse me. Um, he's been doing this a lot lately. Um, he wants very much to do well in the eyes of his um of his uh of his dead parents. He is presently in lupus, and before anything else happens, I have to do a my daily willpower roll. At a diff 9 slash R 5 D10. Joe has failed, but it is not a botch. Um, um, Joe is in agony right now, and his exercise regime has not helped him at all. Um, I think, and the STs can correct me if I'm wrong, but uh, um, with a actually from with my friends online, and I will make sure of this. Sorry. Joe is fighting to struggle to go to his father's place so that someone can be with him versus his intense struggle to not leave the sept of the green to seek out a hit. Joe is experiencing perhaps Sorry. Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to arrange something to handle this. But Joe's nerves are like on fire. It's almost like they're screaming for air. But in this case, it's not air, it's poisoning. Yeah. Um, Joe is sort of thinking to himself, "Oh God, somebody! I'm legitimately dying right now." And Joe will actively change into Hamid, which one. Um, Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting for another actor to. Um, um, Joe crawling on his belly. His more decent side is doing everything he can to slowly lead process to the edge of the sift, and as he's now in um, um, as he's now in Hamid, um, screaming in utter pain and agony. Okay. Joe is literally pulling himself up against a tree. At this point, we see a.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm good. So, right. Where is Joe now then?
Okay, so where I'm at is Joe was just coming off of a self-driven training thing. It's the moon's out, so on. When all of a sudden he got smacked in the face by his addiction. Um, as you'll see in the dice roller. Oh, and I'm in 002
Okay.
is the one that I'm in. He he failed. He didn't botch. He failed. So he's literally, his more decent half, and the half that wants to get his hands on the awesome white stuff. So when you come into the scene, you literally see Joe has literally almost dragged himself to the edge of the training area, and he's like bear hugging a tree for absolute dear life. It's literally as if he's fighting against himself.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to roll perception of darkness since Aiden is by the training ground. So that's the first thing I'll do, just so clear on what exactly Aiden sees and hears.
Okay.
We'll start with that. Yeah, he definitely sees and hears it.
So just to give you some drama, and like what you hear is no.
So Aiden will immediately run over and probably see the situation and kind of crane his head and approach gently. Cub, what are you doing?
I was just training Riot.
Training? That doesn't look like training to me, Paul.
No, I just finished. And the demon's hungry.
Right. Perfect. Grand. Right. You're not going anywhere then?
Please stop me.
No problem, pal. Aiden will kind of crane his head, twisting. And where is Joe exactly? Holding on to one of the training dummies?
Literally trying to bear hug the bottom of a tree. Like he's managed to pull himself into a semi-standing position, and he's like literally hugging a tree.
Aiden contemplates a few things. He kind of thinks and cranes his head. Oh, how am I going to get you here? He kind of looks down at himself.
Knock me out. knock me out, do something.
Knock you out.
I don't want this.
Hold still then, pal. He'll get ready, basically.
Yeah.
And this is his roll. He misses, actually, which is kind of hilarious.
like you like I just kind of see like maybe in like the back of your mind like you feel maybe a little bit bad because like Joe is like literally trying to stop himself. He clearly does not want to give into this thing, and you like hesitate for a second, and you like whiff his hair, like
Cranes his head again. His growl, and he will swing.
Okay.
Oh no, I did forgot the R. 10. Same one straight for the head. That's no, this is that's body shot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's strength. That's 3. And that's no damage. Again, he just jabs you basically.
Oh, what are you doing, Raya?
Fuck's sake. You know, he'll growl under his breath. And right. Did you bring any rope with you?
Can you roll me a D2, please? And if a 1 comes up, it'll be a no. If a 2 does, it'll be a yes.
Well, those odds are even, so I'm going to roll 1d10. Let's see. Yeah. Rope.
And Joe kind of points with his head toward like one of the other trees where you see he's kind of built himself what would you call that? It's like a standing
What Aiden will do while you're debating is he'll just literally tear his shirt, basically, just rip it, and basically grab your hands and just bind the back of them.
Okay, that'll work.
Fuck it. Aiden just literally binds your back of your hands and kind of looks at you as he's tying, and this will be Dex Craft. We'll say to see how tight this is.
Okay.
So, or it is 60-10. Yeah, it's solid enough,
Okay.
Not the most solid of ties.
Okay.
And he'll hold on to you, basically.
Okay.
I'm going to push you away.
For the sake of drama, like I'm not sure if Aiden's ever seen this before, but like, Joe's arms like twitch, like almost all of the veins in his muscles sort of twitch, but you can kind of see that he sort of brings himself to a kneeling position. It's almost like one half of his body wants to do one thing while the other half is trying to do another thing.
Yeah, and he'll kind of push you back now. I don't know if you have to resist at all because you want to leave, so he's kind of pushing you back towards the cub cabin, basically.
Okay, and so to make it fair then, maybe what I'll get you to do is to roll my, shall we say, Dex Brawl.
It'd be strength, I think. Try and break out on this.
Oh, okay.
Your strength versus mine. So what's your strength?
Okay. In this form, I believe it was 4.
4.
Yes.
Okay. So this is your roll. You get 2, and this will be my roll.
Okay.
I get 2. So Fender wins. I keep hold of you, but you're resisting.
Yeah.
Basically.
But again, for the sake of drama, you still see the whole like half and half kind of response. Sorry about this, Raya.
Don't apologize. Just keep fucking moving.
And he,
Probably, if you want, you can roll again just to see if you do break out again.
okay, yeah, let's do this.
Since for dramatic effect and all that.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
so this is your roll. You get 3. Oh boy.
Come on, Aiden.
Oh, no, forgot the roll. I only get 1, so you bust out away from me, basically.
Yeah, and just like freaking He-Man, Hercules is himself out of your grip. And
Probably the thing to do is roll initiative, I would imagine.
okay,
So I'll roll a d10 for you first.
okay.
This is you. You get a 4 plus your dex and wits.
Okay. Now, while you do yours, I will look for my character sheet and add 4 to whatever my total of dex and wits is. Okay, so I have a dex of 3 and a wits of 2, and I don't know.
That's 9 altogether then.
And the only thing is, I don't know if initiative is one of those things that I have to take a -2 on because sorry.
If you failed, no, it's your current plus your thing. So
Okay.
So it'd be 9 for you. So Aiden is 15, which means Aiden goes first.
Okay.
That's you then afterwards. So what Aiden is going to do is he's going to tackle you. So what are you doing? I'm assuming you're running, right?
Yeah, he's running, and you can actually hear him screaming it in like self-hatred as he's literally.
So this would be Dex Brawl for Aiden to tackle. And he gets 1. So he tackles you basically,
Okay.
So what you do now is we both roll Strength Brawl.
Okay.
And you're trying so you have to break out the grapple, basically. So how many dice for you?
Including the -2, it would be 4.
4 dice, okay. Use your roll first. You get 2 successes, and here is Aiden's. You break out again.
Okay, so I think almost instinctively, like you grab him, but he kind of like almost hip tosses you.
Yeah, it's basically they're kind of like semi wrestling. So it's Aiden's turn again. He's going to grapple you again.
Okay.
Which is strength roll. 5d10. 10. He gets 2 successes. You're grappled again, so this is going to be interesting. You have to roll. We have to do the strength roll thing again.
Okay.
So 4d10 for you. You get 1. And for Aiden. And I get 2. So I managed to basically maintain hold of this as I'm kind of pinning you, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't forget, we both take rage, basically, for entering combat. This is kind of combat, basically. But kind of holding on to, basically, what Aiden is going to do is, unfortunately, he's going to try to choke you out. Because it seems the only way to do this.
Okay.
So he's going to roll his strength, which is 3. 3d10. That's 2 levels of bash. And what's your stamina?
3.
You only soak 1 of that, so you take another bit of rage for your thing. And I think you need to roll rage at this point.
I'm
5.
No, hang on. I started with 4. I took 1 entering combat,
Mm-hmm.
and I take 1
60, 10. 6. You're on 6.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're fine. You are fine. You're fine. You're good.
So
you get a bit mad, you know what I mean? He's hurting you. You know?
So yeah, like it's definitely one of those like, ow, sorry, Raya, ow, fuck, ow, things.
So your goal is now to try and break out of this.
Yes.
So you strength ball.
Actually, I think Joe's gonna spend 2 points of range.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that'll bring him down. That'll bring him back down to his usual 4.
Right. So this is your strength roll to try and get out of Aiden's grapple. This is the first one since you spent rage, and this is Aiden's retort. You got 1 success. So more. And yeah, no, you're still grappled, but you spent rage, so we have to do this roll again. So this is your first raid action.
Okay.
To get out. This is 4 for Joe. That's 2. And you're out.
Okay, so the next range action,
probably Dex Athletics, I would say. Third one away.
Actually, can you roll me 5 willpower? If I succeed, I run. If I fail, I act on the impulse to hit you instead.
Okay. What's your willpower at the minute?
5.
5. You fail.
So I'm gonna try to hit you.
Okay, what's your dex roll?
Okay, these.
What's your penalty? Keep in mind your penalties and all that.
Yeah, of course. So I've got. It would normally be 6, but -2 is 4.
Okay, lovely. Just double checking something. I did that much bashing. Okay, you're on 2 levels of bashing as well, so that's grand. And 2, so this is your 4d10. You miss.
Okay.
You swing wild.
Yeah.
Aiden, since you're engaging a fist fight, Aiden is going to spend 1 of his rage, and he is going to return the blow.
Awesome.
And he hits 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Oh no, forgot the bloody ore. 10. So I need you to soak me 1, and I'll roll your stam, which is 3. Come on, computer. Wrong. Oops. 3, 10. Yeah, you soak Aiden punch.
Okay. So basically, like, even though he's drug-addled, he's a solid dude.
No, yeah, you're a solid mass of muscle, basically, yeah. So Aiden is, his punch lands quite effectively, but just bounces off your chest. So
yeah,
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, definitely. So I believe you have range actions.
No, it's your turn first.
Okay. Sorry, man. This is the only fair way I can think of.
Don't worry. Go for it. What are you doing?
Can you roll me my willpower again, please?
Okay, I'll roll you your 5 dice. You succeed. 7, 9, 8, 8.
Okay, he he. You almost think he might be going for another punch, but then he's like, "I'm sorry," and he just kind of like attempts to.
Run. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
running for the hill, running for the stuff. Yeah, okay. So
yeah.
perfect. Aiden is gonna. That's giving Aiden the opportunity. So this is his next brawl. Turn to him. So you get the disadvantage. Oh Jesus! Yeah, he hits. So that's
Awesome.
4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, 3. And I'll roll your stam. Soak it again. So Aiden just belts you in the back, basically. So you soak.
Yeah. Actually, again, for the sake of drama, I'm taking a point of range, just just because of the surprise attack and all that. Um.
Actually, wait. No, you get no. Actually, no. Yeah, no 3. Yeah, no. Yes, that doesn't hurt you. It kind of hits just a little below your range, but you don't feel any pain basically as you're running.
Okay. So so I didn't feel it at all.
No damage. You soaked it. You're fine. So it's Aiden's go again, and what he's going to do is he's going to grapple you because punching you seems to be fucking ineffective. So strength brawl. He gets grappled. So Aiden just jumps on you basically again.
Okay.
And this is your turn to resist. I'm assuming, yes.
I technically yes.
Yeah.
Though I thought it might be funny if like we see if like Joe could do like a strength F or something to try and like run with you on his back.
You're gonna try and keep moving. Okay, I'll roll your strength athletics. What's that?
Okay, so that's holy shit, that would be
That would be a lot.
7
You're
is
fine.
2 is
5.
5 or no, sorry, it's 4 for strength, 2 for athletics.
4 strength, 2 athletics. That's 6. Okay, I'll reroll. What's that? 4 for strength, 2 for athletics, 6. And -2 is 4. But back to 4 again.
Okay.
There you go. There's a proper roll. Yeah, no, you're still running.
Okay, so very much like a rugby or football player with someone on his back, Joe is still running.
Aiden is holding on to you basically, and this will be his damage roll because he's choking you out as you're running.
Okay.
So he does 3. So this is your stamina roll. You're on 2 already.
Okay.
Yeah, you are not looking great. You're on 5 levels of bashing now. You're starting to sag a bit.
Yeah.
You can just feel as he's tightening around your neck. You know what I mean? As you're moving, you're starting to slow your pace. What are you going to do?
And he can you run me my willpower again?
Okay. You are bossing it.
I'm sorry I didn't hear you, but
That's 5 successes.
awesome. Okay. So what Joe is going to do is he's going to basically say while he's being choked, please make sure I'm out. And you literally see him will himself to basically allow you the opportunity to knock his ass out. And as he like goes down,
Basically, you keep running, but kind of slowing your pace, so kind of giving Aiden time to do what he needs to do.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And
So Aiden.
and
Okay.
and just as a just to acknowledge that force of will, you actually hear him say, please make sure I'm out. And he just kind of wills his arms to not resist you.
So what Aiden is going to do, he's going to spend another rage. And he's going to try to choke you out in this action.
Okay.
So that is 2 levels of passion. And if you what do you do? You are on 6 now, and the grip even tightens even further again, as it wrenches. You're on 6. You're completely nearly slowing at this point,
Yeah. He sort of leans. You almost feel like he leans into you to make it even easier for you, as he kind of lowers himself into a sitting position.
So what is your action then? What are you going to do?
He's actually willing himself to do nothing other than make it easier for you to put him out.
Probably willpower again, I would imagine, right?
That would be fair, yes.
Yeah, all right. We'll roll willpower again. Let's see how you've been a boss so far on these willpower rolls. Let's see how we're managing. Wow, no, you fail.
Okay, so yeah, Joe is actually going to do a test of strength.
Yeah, you're going to try to get Aiden off it, basically. So that's your strength roll.
Yeah,
that's 4. So here is your 4 dice. You get 2. And here's Aiden's dice. And you throw him off.
Okay, so like how bad in comparison?
Not very. You kind of just wrestle him off, basically. Aiden kind of
Okay.
lands. And this is Aiden's rage action as well. So
okay, so yeah, Joe actually, it almost, maybe it feels a little bit like a judo move, in that you actually feel him relax, and he like maneuvers his neck out of your grip.
Yeah, so Aiden is snarling and will surge forward and shoot a solid punch. Which he fucking misses, of course, Aiden. So he basically, probably the force of you throwing him off just swings his gaze wide, but thankfully it's his turn.
Yeah.
He is going to do the same again.
Okay.
God damn it, Joe. That's 2. So this is your strength. That's 4. I forgot to include the orc. One is slow today. And that's 3 levels of battle.
And that's after the soak attempt?
No, this is your soak attempt, and Aiden knocks you out.
Okay. And like, I think the last thing you hear from Joe is like the final blow is struck into his stomach. Thank Gaia. Ugh.
Aiden would be panting. Fuck. And they're kind of just at the edge of the bond, so he literally will relax will kind of walk over and basically haul you up. And basically drag you with your arms binded with the remnants of the shirt, and basically drag you all the way to the basically drag you to the dead mother's cabin, basically to the cub cabin, and just slam you into bed.
Yeah.
And what he'll do is he will actually, and this will be Dex craft, he will tie you to the bed.
Awesome.
And yeah, he gets a pretty goddamn convincing tie with 4 successes. So he just wraps your fucking arms to the bed. And he will walk off back into the Wild's cabin panting.
Question: Does Ed think to like leave a note or like get someone to like?
He leaves it there. He just walks into the cub cabin, leaving you unconscious and tied to the bed, basically.
Okay. So unless our hero of of the night. Aiden wishes to add anything.
No, he just shakes his head as he comes in and plonks himself down on the couch.
Like I think in all fairness, a lot of things have been learned today on both sides. I know that Joe now, like he's always felt Aiden was like good people, but like I think Joe is left with the impression of Aiden actually practices what he preaches, which is awesome in Joe's opinion. And shit, is that guy strong? Um, um, does Aiden have any final thoughts before we end the scene?
Chloe's gonna kill me. He lies down on the bed.
Who's sorry? Who's it?
Chloe, the dead mother. Chloe's gonna kill me.
You did right, man. I'd totally use this as an honor thing. You stopped a cub from giving into his addiction.
Oh yeah, no, Aiden's just wearily sighing, like I have to explain all this shit. So yeah, so I think that's probably the best place to end this scene.
Okay. Thank you us for playing. Thank you watchers for watching, and aloha.